How did you do that?
Broadcast as radio impulses into space. And all that they're being heard on every radio telescope on the entire
Did you think it was?
How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Who we got? Gustav, David, Vital, Pink, FW, Flash, David again. I see you. I see you. Yeah, you're back. Quaden, Molny, and Cookies. Oh, and Kim as well. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, of course. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you over there. How many have we got in here today? There'll be more, I'm sure. But welcome. I'm a little bit late. I was trying to get sorted, so I do apologise. That dude G, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Running into walls already. 28th will be the fix. Oh, I just saw that. No, David, it's not fixed. I was in Cyrodiil today. Total of 19 crashes and then a further one more, so 20 technically, when I was trying to leave. So it is crap. Every time you die, you get a load screen. Every time you travel, you get a load screen. And sometimes when you're running around, you get a load screen. Any of those will crash you. And that was on a dead campaign. Dead-ish. Did I already pick up the pledges? I did. Also, Battlegrounds kicked me out today. I crashed mid-fight. Not crashed, I had a load screen mid-fight. Then when I came back into the game, obviously because it booted me, I was greeted with a 16-minute queue cooldown, which was nice of them. So you can imagine I'm not too happy with it today. Have a nice pasta in the fridge, but I've got to save it till tomorrow. Okay. Nice. Get him. Can't travel in Oridon because load screens. Really? I haven't had it in Oridon. I had it in Gratwood a couple times. Honestly, it's been going on for way too long though. I would prefer it if they brought the servers down for 2 days while they fixed it, rather than let us have something that's busted for 3 weeks. It's almost a whole month worth of ESO subs. Today I beat my VMA score 557. Congratulations! Oh, I'm in. Ah, shit. No, I got it. Just thought I'd share that. I had nothing else. Just say hi, that usually does it. Unless you're Gustav, in which case you have to come in and tell us something that you did today. Stig! Yes. Hello. I just crashed, mate. I think. The game's all gone all buggy. Group Finder. No, I haven't crashed. Group Finder's gone weird. Right in time for Black Friday, indeed. And someone left the group. Why did you leave the group? Because you thought these were too low. That's why. Rude. I'm smoking 1 minute. Then why did you join a group finder if you're busy? Okay. We can wait. Got trashy drops if it makes you feel better. How does it make me feel better? Doesn't make me feel worse. It's fine. It's passing comment. Did I miss much while I was away for a few days off the stream? No, you didn't. I'm ready for the stream's big sale for Christmas. Oh, for Steam's big sale. I haven't had a look. I don't even know what's on there. Has anyone seen any bonus bow with jewellery in the vendor today? Nope, because it won't be on the vendor today. The Cyrodiil one is the only one it can appear on, and the normal vendors, it doesn't sell because you can't trade it outside of a dungeon. Yep. As soon as midnight hits on Fridays, so you lead into Saturday, that's when the PvP vendor appears. Brian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. 2 Moon down to swords now on my magpie complete. Awesome. I got in a queue and the healer left. Zane, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Baz, queue up as a healer. Hello. Well, this is a good start. Dan was hoping normal vendors start it. Nope, definitely doesn't. Not one drop in 7 runs. That's unlucky. If you didn't see it, Bash 1, the Banekin handler, he drops the ring. AJ Snake, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm having a beer tonight, so I don't tell anyone I'm cheating on my diet. Okay, no one will know. It's not like you're live or anything. That is cheating. I don't have any. I get some tomorrow, though. So do you know what's more damage on a Magpie backbar, VMA Lightning or Inferno? Neither of the two are strictly more damage. It depends on how you're built. Depends on what you really want to do with the build overall. I assume you're going for the Wall of Elements, in which case the flat version of the Wall of Elements will actually do a little more damage because it has bonus damage from status effects and all that kind of stuff. The Flame one does. But the Lightning one can proc, obviously, concussion and off balance, which then contributes to more damage as well. So, again, depends on you. Beer is good for you, David. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This is true. Anthony, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So, do you play... Oh, anyway, let me read it again. So do you strictly play on PS4? It's my main account, but not just PS4. No, I play PS4 EU, PS4 NA recently, and PC EU as well. So the only thing I don't play on at the moment is an Xbox. But PC and PS4, yes. My words are completely screwed today. I do apologise. Where is the healer? Happy Thanksgiving indeed. Zai, I'm getting a PS4 Pro for my Xmas present off my partner, but everyone is saying it's not worth it if I already have the standard one. What do you think? Going from someone who had the standard and went to the Pro, I'd tell you it's fine. Don't worry about it. Ignore what people say. Don't listen to them. What do they know? People are people. It's collective. He didn't even ask for one person's honest opinion there. Except for mine, of course. Do you have a TV that can support a 4K graphics, David? That's very true. That helps. But generally, as far as PS4 Pro is concerned, regardless of course, the TV, it's pretty smooth. It's not really laggy at all in any... Not laggy, that's the wrong term. You don't really get any frame drops as far as the system is concerned. Of course, if there's lag issues from your internet or from ESO specifically, that's different. You can't control that, but it's really, really nice. Almost 9k subs, indeed. How many have I got? I didn't even check. What am I on now? Ooh, not too many. 13 apparently. No, 17. I need 17. Was it 7? Let me get the page back up again. Oh, we got a healer. Yeah, I need 17 more people. Nearly there. So I would you go as far as saying PS4 Pro is BIS? Born in a stable? No, it wouldn't work properly, would it? And it's shiny, yes. Got the final boss on VMA to 3% and ran out of magic. Ouch! Bash him. Do this to him. So the group finder didn't let me travel. Good job. PS Pro can handle ESA way better. Agreed, it does. I got kicked from here earlier because it crashed. So let's hope it doesn't. Graphics are better also on the Pro for ESO and other games. It is a bit shinier. Really? Oh my god, I'm never going to get this pledge done if everyone keeps getting stuck on the last boss. I'll help them, but I'm going to have to delete the quest and go again, aren't I? Or is it just the first one? No, I needed this. I needed this. Am I coming? Yes! My new PS4 handles ESO just fine. My old one did not. Only problem now is the game itself. That's very true. Yeah, the original PlayStation, if you have it for a while, can eventually get a bit of a kick in from ESO, whereas the Pro isn't too bad for it long term. But either way, whichever one you've got, you'll be fine with it. I'm sure you're going to press hard mode. You're not? Okay. Makes no difference to me. Why did my wall of elements not land? There we go. That's better. Break! or you're never going to get it done. For anyone that doesn't know, or anyone that's struggled in here before, when she suspends you in midair, you have to break the animation with block and hit at the same time. He's not breaking. This thing is going to heal forever. It's not like she's got 6 mil health or anything. 5 mil. Oi. The fan on the one I have is getting a bit noisy, so fuck it. You get the pro. Mine's probably on the way out anyway. You are still going to have a really loud fan on the pro anyway. They do get hot. So your DK build and run 511. Magnum Rock, thank you very, very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. And of course, you just did 100k damage to our current Dragonborn. Jeremy is our Dragonborn as of last night. Ninja'd it at the last second. What did I see there? Your DK build, you run 511s. Can that be changed at all? I like light head, heavy shoulders, medium chest. Yeah, of course, you can switch that around. Sorry, I'm not looking at the boss much. So how can I do proper DPS tests with a 5-piece moon dancer on the bar? Ah, you can't. Because if you did take a synergy, that would affect the way your DPS test goes. Because you might do damage from one of the synergies, or you might receive a proc from your synergy that isn't supposed to be part of the test. You could take a heal or something, I guess, but then it's more situational, I guess. I think the main point is that the skeleton is a dummy, and it is made to be there for practice, not for full-out DPS testing, I guess, for all situations, because not all situations apply. Sometimes you need a synergy for some sets, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it could go off balance, sometimes it can't. Sometimes you're getting smacked and you're on the ground and you're doing no damage. It's situational. So, I mean, you could simulate it by throwing in a random synergy, I guess, but just understand that that won't necessarily be 100% accurate. In fact, quite inaccurate. On your easy sock build, you said you heavy attack on the spider cultist bar. Would you lose a maelstrom buff? No, it carries over. Sorry, I'm not looking at the rotations at all. I'm just hitting it. Okay, because I got Vulcan head, but only light and heavy. That's fine. Yep. As long as you're wearing 1 heavy, 1 light, and 5 medium in any order, it will work. You'll get your undaunted passives and all that. If you want to fully optimize, of course, go heavy chest, light belt. But if you don't have that, it's fine. The only reason that is going to optimize overall is just for resists, nothing else. The rest of your stats will be exactly the same. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Today, I'm thankful for you and your builds and the hard work you put into the stream for us. Happy Thanksgiving. Kel, thank you very much indeed. And of course, happy Thanksgiving to you. Hugely appreciated. You have a good day. Or night, or whatever it is now. I've lost track of the time. There's the cake. Uh-oh, you're dead. Oh, I got aggro. I should probably do some proper damage, really, before we wipe. Okay. Just pay attention now. She moved. Let's have it. Oh, you're PvP. You're wearing lich stuff. Where are you? Maybe not. Wait. She did that to me earlier. She pinned me in the air and then she hit me with an ice ball while I was suspended. Like in the same split second. It was awful. Oh, Carol, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Oh, shit. I wasn't looking at the boss much. It's not too difficult as long as people break out of it. 8 runs, still nothing. Not good. It's pretty rare, though. Always check for the chest. I need to delete my bloody pledge, because this is the second time today this has happened. I don't understand what's so difficult about breaking with the instructions that come up on the screen. So I appreciate patience, bro. I wish I was as patient as you. I hear you answer the same question constantly and you stay positive. I try to. Unless, of course, someone's deliberately trolling, then I'll slap them a little bit. But, yeah, I know. It's, not everyone's here when I answer it, so I have to repeat it. You and ESO Daily and Delta are really cool, down to earth people. Thank you very much. I saw you on ESO Dailies the other day. He's hilarious. What up, Zai? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, Xavier. How you doing? What's your guild called? The one for the stream? Ninja Cakes. Ninja Cakes. This is a Ninja Cake. Put it in front of a door or a boss where people can't loot it. It's really, really annoying, but really funny. I just ate turkey and mashed potatoes. Do we have a turkey emote in here? There is one. There you go. Yes. Boom. Want to see loads of those today. Pretty good. I did re-invite you back to the NA guild, by the way, Xavier, because you accidentally left. But when you get invited, obviously you're in the donut box straight away. When I get back onto the NA server, I'll promote you again so you can talk and chat. Looking for a healer, normal. SA? I'm assuming you mean Asylum. Maybe. Centurion, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Aiming up for vet pledges. Yes, me. Let me leave this group. This boss catches people out every single time. She suspends you in the air, you hold block, press light attack. Hold one button, press the other, and you'll break out of it. You get taught this when you first start the game, but just in case it was confusing, it actually comes up on the screen as well. And that one simple mechanic is why people can't do that boss, because if you're suspended for too long, she just constantly heals and she'll just never die. We get more free clown crates. Yeah, we do. You have to log on every day, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Sure won't be as awesome. Okay. Oh, you got one. Okay. I'm not a healer anyway. I'm on the DPS at the moment. And I can't bring my DK because he's in PvP mode. Let me leave the chat so that you guys don't get loud on the stream. A lot of people burn this stam, then can't break. Yep, you have to pace it. Got much better luck tanking pledges today, even now as my Sork ended up tanking most of the vet spindle too. If you run out of stam too quickly on that boss, that means your rotation's broken and you're not heavy attacking enough. I've had to break free glitch in that dungeon before though, full stam and still couldn't break free. Yeah, you may have had that once, but people have issues with that boss constantly. Entire groups do not finish that boss because of that mechanic. Not the bug, but that mechanic. It's a very, very rare occasion for that to happen. And it normally only happens to one person. Crazy, do we need to kill or just log in? You have to log in and kill one thing, I think. Just one monster. Oh, I need to pick the pledge up again because I had to dump it. But the funny thing is, that underlines how important mechanics are. Doesn't matter how much DPS you think you have, if you can't follow mechanics, you're stuffed. And that one mechanic, just break. Doesn't happen. So I see one of the easiest dungeons. It is very, very simple. There's barely any mechanics in the dungeon, in fact, that you have to really pay attention to, apart from that one. The rest is mostly heavy attacks and stay out of the red stuff. So used to catch me right after I use circle of protection. Gotta love Argonian tripod passive. Indeed. Also, Xavier, you can kind of rig that. Here's a tip for you. When you break free, look at this passive here. When you break free, that's when you use circle of protection. Straight after. Costs 80% less. I play too much. Where's this guy? Oblivion red face. So even if you've just casted it, Xavier, reapply it straight away as soon as you break free. You've got an extension on it and it costs you bugger all. Oh, sure I can get under that. Feel bad, but oh, hang on. Damn, not enough CP yet. I just hit 403. Okay, when you get there, you'll be good. I feel bad because I was in a normal pug with Elden 1 and I queued as all roles and went as a healer and DPS, wiped on the crab boss and said, what the fuck, healer? I said, this is normal scrub. Oh no, you can't say that. They get upset. Aaron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Your CPs are coming along nice, Xavier. Really fast. The kids' shiny weapons. Shiny toys. You know def the Imperial City DLC with that build already. Didn't you just run that? Didn't I just run what? Dire Frost, I just did for Dire Frost, but I didn't actually do the whole dungeon. I joined on the last boss, which is no good for me. I dumped it because I didn't get the other bosses down, so I'll get rubbish keys. 480ish, haven't been playing as much recently. No, you've been watching the stream instead. I mostly run through vet dungeons and now trials all day, so it adds up. Yes, it does. And now 310, it goes up when trying to get an achievement before CP level. Yes, it does. Awesome. Yep. But it was a group finder one, so when I got in there, they were already on the last boss. So I didn't get any of the pledge really done apart from that one. What's the other pledge? We might have to go normal on that one. You guys think Zos will improve the crystal drop rate? Do you know what? It's something they should look at because it's a bit of a joke. They call it RNG. Now RNG, as in random number generating, should be like a dice roll. And if you have a number between 1 and 10, imagine you have a 10-sided dice. Then that means that if you roll it, you have an equal chance to get any one of the 10 numbers. That is not the case. We're getting between 1 and 3 or 1 and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 never show up. Hardly ever. Because they're based on a set chance that they've programmed in rather than a straight up just roll this and see what you get. It's not random, it's controlled and then added random on top. The ones from Cyrodiil, I've seen people get 25. Very, very rarely, but I've also seen the average of people getting 1 to 5. Where's the stuff in the middle? Stream usually starts when I'm done with ESO for the day, so I never really escape the game completely. This is true. So much I want to do in this game and try and play at least 4 hours a day. Yep, yep. You get 1 crystal on average, exactly. Now you get a big bag of dice. Get 20 dice, and you roll them all. Are you going to get 1 20 times? No, you're not. But with the boxes, you do. It's broken. RNG is not exciting. It would only be exciting if it's not rigged. If it's rigged, it's RNG. It's rigged RNG. Picking up rare loot or random stuff, I understand. But when you've set the percentage chance of getting it rather than just being as equally just being as equal as everything else, then that's when it's broken. And that's when I don't like it. So if there's 50 items on a boss, I expect to roll and get between 1 and 50. I don't expect to roll, get between 1 and 10, and then have a 100 to 1 chance of getting one of the other numbers, or whatever the bloody chance is. It's ridiculous. Rigged number generator, exactly. Do I like and support the game? Of course I do. It's my job to do this, but do I like every system in the game? No, obviously not. What they should say, instead of it being random, don't use that word, say it's rare. Then we're on the same page. Jumping Skittles, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey, how the Trials Gear works. 4 sets, 1 area. Yeah. They got to fit them in somewhere, but it's difficult. I've had a maximum of 2. Ouch. See, that's not good. Never got above 3. I've had 4 once. But everything else is 3 and under. Man, I've been in Cyrodiil so much today, I'm running around in a dungeon sneaking. What the hell? You say that I like it because it helps keep people in trials long term. This is true. I don't mind the fact that there's multiple sets in there. What I do mind is when it's not really random, it's just ultra rare, and it's kind of too far. You got 10 one time, after that is 1 to 3. Yep. So it's not an equal 1 out of 10 chance, is it? Put it off balance and a stun text you got all the time. I'm jealous. Yep. Come on. Ryan can't die inside that bit because of his bloodfest. Phil wants you to have a word with your RM. 9th run, I got a ring, so happy. Nice one! Told you you'd get it. BMO isn't easy, but unless you're running the set with a crafted set, you don't need to have the jewelry. That's very true. But you can get the blue jewelry anyway, or the purple stuff out of the coffer. Blue stuff drops all the time from normals. And you only really need the gold if you're going to really optimize, because you can still put gold glyphs on it anyway. Most of that stuff has a bonus, which is a set percentage. Like minus layer, minor Aegis, that kind of stuff. That travels from gold all the way back to green if it even existed in the trial loot, and it's still the same percentage. Doesn't matter. The only thing that does is obviously the other bonuses. Defensive Inferno info just dropped for me. Nice, trait change. Unless you want defended on that bar, of course, in which case don't. Too many adverts. I'm a celebrity. Do you know what? I haven't even watched that for a really long time. Is it back? Well, we need to hit him. True, but I want 5 pieces in the Bastion. Haven't gotten 1 piece yet. It's a really nice set, man. Fucking Yogi, what's he doing? Get that bear. This is gonna hurt. How much does it cost to start a guild? It doesn't cost anything. It only costs you to put up guild banners and stuff like that, or to make a tabard, sorry. Spam out normal mode, you'll get them, and you'll just get purple jewelry or whatever set you're running. Yeah, of course. That's a good idea. Just run normal. People told me to use Eternal Warrior. I'm like, bro, when I die, I will feel like it. So it's worthless to me. In certain situations, it's actually really, really strong. Of course, the situation is when you're dead, it's strong. But yeah, it's a nice set. But don't let anyone try and tell you it's new, by the way. It's been in the game fucking forever. Kevin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, the camp full of politicians, so don't watch. Oh, really? Yeah, I just switched off already. Finally got my alt mag sort the CP level. Time to farm your build, mate. Thank you very much, Lucas. Absolute legend. Enjoy. Dropping by to say hi. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Christina, happy Thanksgiving. I assume you guys are all busy today. You're ninja watching the stream, right? Uh-oh, don't stand in that. Chew. Then he ran straight in. Yogi don't care, does he? Look at him. Like Eternal, but I swapped it out for Luna because I found it got me a mindset that hitting 0 out was alright, and so relied on it too much. That's true. We used to use it in Sanctum Orphidia to save a life on bet. We used to make the off tank use it at the back of the room. So instead of running in to pick up a crystal, just die and you don't lose a life. Also when you reset the overcharge, we used to do it then as well on the troll boss. Make the tank go over and die. They all die, they all reset, and then he didn't actually die. Mind you, that was a while back. That was before One Tamriel. Generation, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I spent all morning and afternoon at my girlfriend's parents' house. Now I'm chilling. Oh, you done that stuff already? All the food and everything? Harder in Clockwork City with a mag template for mag DK. I'm not quite sure what you mean. You dropped the ball. It's on me. Thank you. Oh, VMA, which harder? They're both pretty rough. Probably mag DK is... depends on your build. Can't answer that one. Because if you go heavy attack like the Sword, it's easy. In comparison to the regular setups, I guess. Can you get a beer and cake for completing your advanced stam DK build? Of course you can! Get some beer and cake in that chat. Thank you very much, Chris. How'd you like it? Brian's using it now, actually. At 8 in the morning you did all the food stuff. Here's a question for you, Chris. Did you watch all the video? There is a wrong answer to that one. It's really well-rounded build. Thank you very much. I'm not surprised, David. It was when plans this morning, 8:30 for lunch. What? Oh, you did? Nice. Seems very early for lunch. Depends what time you had breakfast. Whoops, buffs ran out. Go up ahead and get out the way. I'm not a big, super crowded areas. Level 24 stand DK should probably now level that. I have my VMA weapons but can't be asked. Fair enough, you should do it. Storm, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. ESO time indeed. Can we wait till they fix Cyrodiil or you won't be able to get Vigor or Caltrops? I've had an incomplete one for weeks now. Yes, it's very true. You can get it, but if you die, then you're stuffed because you have a load screen. What's your thoughts on the whole loot box is gambling thing? It kind of is. Especially since it's not a straight roll of the dice. It's set percentages for rarity, I guess. But at the end of the day, gambling is what it is. It's your choice. And if people choose to do it, don't run away. Where are you going? Just hold him where he is, he's fine. Got a staff yesterday, something called Vicious. Vicious Staff Flame was from a trial. Is high damage, it's epic. Bloody stamina weapon for Magicka. Sorry, magical weapon for stamina, other way around. This boss is really, really simple. Stay out of that juice on the floor. And when he puts his hand really high in the air, not that one, that's a low. This one, you gotta block. He'll just hit everyone one at a time, and then he'll go back to the middle again. It's the easiest hard mode in the game as well, because it doesn't even require any thought or mechanic changes at all, really. See the crosses around the room with the sacrifices on them? He'll take health from those, as he's doing now. He'll heal off them. As long as they don't die, and as long as you don't kill them, that's hard mode complete. Desire, happy Thanksgiving. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Need help with dungeons? Will you help me? I hope that's asking the stream. And not me personally, because I already answered that question on one of your messages the other day. 9,000 subs almost. I cannot go individually with people into dungeons, unless of course you're on Patreon, that's different. But if you want to ask people in the stream, you're more than welcome to. It's all part of the fun. Pain, I meant pain. Pay to win shouldn't be in games. I don't really mind ESO loot boxes because it's all cosmetics. Correct. Apart from riding speed and riding stamina. Those are quite close. They're not paid to win, but they're paid to make situations in PvP a little bit less stressful. Because if you have higher stamina, you can stay on your horse for longer if you get hit. If you have faster speed, then you're not the one at the back. You don't get picked off. But that's a very, 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 very small bonus. Generally, everything else in the crown store is very well balanced as far as that kind of stuff goes. It's all visuals rather than personal gain as such, if you like. Yeah, generation, that particular set, unless you're doing a hybrid set, maybe that'll work for you, but it focuses off of magic, sorry, spell damage, not weapon damage. So the weapon damage bonus you get in the set doesn't contribute to it. Those only really affect PvP though. If it was necessary in the whole game, I'd fully agree. Yes, of course. But that is quite a large proportion of the game for some people. Sorry, I'm so sick of looking at Direfrost. Thanks! This is the first time I'm going to complete the whole thing today. Been in here 2 or 3 times already, just on the last boss. Magic is at 49k. Recovery is 1700. Nice. Yeah, look at the set generation. The actual set itself. The full set that is from is for stamina based damage. So if you're hybrid, fair enough, I shall stop talking. But if not, and you want to be all magic damage and all the rest of it, that set's not going to benefit you. Our health recovery tank's good. Orc, DK, Permafrost, and Bastion. I used to have a health recovery tank, the Immortal Warrior, once upon a time before he is how he is now. Used to use Permafrost alongside the Dragon, and what the hell was he? What the hell? Helmet was using Malabeth, I believe, at the time as well. So he had high heals, he had really stupid health recovery if you had a damage shield on, and Orcs used to have 30% health recovery flat. Now it's only 20, so it used to work really well. Now, if you're in PvP, not so much, because it can be halved, almost, with debuffs. PvE, it's not great. It does work, but it's not great. Honestly, I feel a lot more comfortable with better heals, better healing received, and Vampire. But you can make it work, of course. Also tried it with Orgnum Scales, that's quite, well, Orgnum Scales, how the fuck do you say it? That was quite good. But again, you had to be low health to receive the bonus. And if you're a vampire and you're low health, you just take less damage, so it's one or the other, really. Up to you. How many times have we done it, though? Because I think a few times on the NA. Quite a few, actually, you're right. There's a lot of choices with the health recovery. You can get yourself up with, with Troll King and all the rest of it to something stupid, between 9 and 11k recovery. If you've got all the buffs applied, but it's tricky. I wish they'd do more with it. Yeah, if you're all magic generation, then that weapon is only going to be beneficial to you if you're using it as a one-piece item. If you start using bits of the set, it's not going to help you. Investing is very good, but I don't like high health recovery on a tank. Personal choice. Why am I'm spamming my abilities, that's why I'm running out of juice. Yeah, Vicious Ophidian, if you're going full magic, it's no good for you. Trial leader walked in on me. Is this another story, Gustav? My trial leader walked in on me whilst I was practicing my rotation on the dummy, and it felt like my boss was checking up on me and I had to pretend that I was working. Oh dear. He probably was checking up on you. Oh, you don't use it as a set? Okay, if you're using it just as a one-piece weapon, then it's just the same as a crafted weapon, so yeah, that's fine. Mostly because of a heavy attack from trial bosses will still murder you if you don't have enough stamina to block. Not necessarily anything to do with your health recovery. That's to do with your max health and damage mitigation. That's completely separate. Health recovery is just how you recover. You can do it, but I don't preference it anymore. I used to. No amount of health recovery is going to save you from a one shot. Alright, I'm going to go. Hope the stream continues to go well, and you'll have a good night, assuming I don't get back before the stream ends. See you later, Christina. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not going near those bombs. William, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Whoop! Bomb on the floor. No chests. Seen on Twitter you're making a new video. Yes, lots of new ones. Could you tell me an easy but powerful set to farm? This depends on your setup, and there are a lot of videos on the channel already. What are you looking for? Yep, Magicka's a little vague. What do you want to do with it overall? What class, what purpose, all this kind of stuff. Lots of sets in the game, but none of them are going to sell you a strong build or a strong character unless you've got everything else in the right place. What do you want to do overall? What dye is that you are using? Kind of yellowy, easy swap. It's Bloodroot wine. It's from Complete and Bloodroot and Falkreath on Vet. Dragon Knight and DPS with staffs. Okay, so you're Magicka DPS. Magicka Dragon Knight. In which case, I do have a build for you. As long as it posts. Should have done it by now. Clearly not. Let's try again. That didn't work. Don't kill me. There you go. Farm VMA really easy to farm. What? I don't know whose question that was responding to. No worries, dude. You're welcome. When people say Mag Templars struggle with sustain. Whoa.
Drinks all around.
Flo, how you doing? Thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the rum. Welcome aboard. And you just did 100k damage to Jeremy, our current Dragonborn. Get in. People say Mag Templars struggle with sustain. Whoops, shit, I'm not looking, I'm reading instead. So if I die, it's tough shit. How does Magicka do it? I would have tough Templar would be simpler due to channel focus. There's lots of ways. The only reason people struggle with sustain is if they don't incorporate a heavy attack properly inside their rotation. What they do is they spam, run out of juice, and then they hold heavy attack for ages, doing no DPS and just getting their magicka back. But if you focus on certain heavies inside your rotation and make sure that everything flows together properly, this is what the target dummy's for. Not for showing you shiny numbers and rigging the shit out of it, but for practicing your rotation. Once people do that, that's when you don't struggle so much, or at all in some cases. Also, people are people. Don't listen to people. Yep, mechanics. A heavy attack is the most basic mechanic in the game. You get taught it at the very beginning when you first log in. When you first get in a tutorial, it tells you if you heavy attack, you get stuff back. It also tells you that if a target is off balance and you heavy attack it, you exploit it and it does more damage. You continue to do the rotation after he is dead because you were reading. Exactly, I was doing it without even looking. Whoop, shit. I listen to you, you are not people. Correct, I'm a person. Oh shit. It recovers all the time. I do heavy attack. Yep. No, you don't. What was the other one? Journal, quests. Yuck. I would rather not do Vet Cradle without a healer.
Winning. I love winnings. Drinks all around.
Anu, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. And you just did 100k damage to our current Dragonborn. Jeremy, you've took 300k so far. Remember, if you kill that Dragonborn, you take his throne. I was thinking about getting more wind. Is it worth it? Yes, of course. I'm in a group in Dire, and they are saying I'm OP in French. Awesome. How do you say OP in French? My PvP template is a little rough to sustain if I'm soloing a world boss, but 2 heavy attacks will fix that easily. Of course. Need to have researched 6 traits on a piece of armor you want to craft. What was that? Oh, I see. The Julianus, yes, 6 traits. Need to travel, correct. I'll travel to my house. It's cheaper. In fact, it's free. Going to love creative shadows lately. It's okay if the group's set up for it, but we're 3 DPS in a tank. It's risky. Doable, yes, but also quite risky. So, if you want to see me sitting there for 3 hours while we continuously swear at each other for not healing, you're welcome. Solo and Vet Dark Shade because I need easy sort of build in my life. This is getting so boring. Well, at least you're getting it done. You know it's because of Veladref, Savior. You don't have to be ashamed. My opinion, DLC dungeons are trash. How come? 5 sets of automatons later, indeed. They're kind of boring. Okay. Well, what do you like then? If you don't like the DLC ones, which dungeons do you like? You've never tanked cost, by the way. Okay, exactly. Good reason for us to do it on normal. Ryan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it does. Feet, apparently. Disband, re-invite. Just change the difficulty. Oh, you can't, of course. You've done the group finder thing. Dread is my favourite as long as people know the mechanics. Tank's never been in there before. It's more of a running joke than a fascination, indeed. Please tell me you can get a necklace from Darkshade 1. Of course you can. White Cloud Tower is my favourite dungeon personally. I don't mind the ICP, that's a pretty good one. Not sure what to get on my Standblade, Night Mothers or Hundins. That's your choice. You got 2 options there, pick one. Any new PvP builds coming out? Yes, 3 or 4 of them. Normalist set, awesome. Thoughts on Stamina Warden for PvE? Pretty good, really. Not too different from every other stamina. Similar DPS, similar survivability, I guess, apart from a couple of buffs which do benefit the group quite nicely if you're throwing in certain abilities, but overall, nothing game-changing. Just fun to use. Oh, I hate Direfrost. I have been in there a lot. Mazatun is by far the worst in my opinion. I don't know if it's the worst, but it has got a really nasty random mechanic which always ends up making the healer have to look for a statue to punch. No worries, Tim, you're welcome. Ran ICP so much over the month I have about 4 of everything. Way too many Lord Warden helmets indeed. Yeah, ICP is not too bad at all. What's better, VMA or Dragonstar Arena? Personal choice, which one do you prefer? Ciao Billy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You like Dragonstar. There you go, you made a decision. Oh no, it's Cradle, isn't it? Love Madstone due to how different it is. Only place I've seen those types of enemies. The bit that annoys me is that it's got so many load screens in it. Everywhere it's like 10 paces, then a door. Another 10 paces, then a door. Knock the doors down, open it up. And Cradle is the only DLC dungeon I've done on bet. Huh. You should do ICP and White Gold Tower. Just like Mars, because it always feels like I'm walking in tar for some reason. Yes, I do have a magic DK. There you go. Gonna take forever to farm Netch and Spider. Not necessarily. I did it on PC on a different account, or a different character even. Only took me a day or so, if that. Have you already gone into the dungeon? Travel to me. It's funny because the two dungeons, Darkshade and Fungal 1, both of them, are two of the simplest dungeons there are in the game. So even if it does take a little while to get, that's down to luck, not difficulty. If I was to give you something for maybe Hoth, that's when people should start screaming about how difficult it is to get. Just a little time consuming, that's all. I'm assuming you were in a group of friends to help you. No, I was solo. My solo stuff puts bad guys off balance. Yes, of course, because it applies concussion once every third crushing shock, which goes alongside your concussion for this. Or you could just have this and this combined and it does the same thing. PvP magic of DK, you didn't specify that to start with. No, not at the moment. Been farming a week for spider cotters and netches. Some are lucky, some are not. Also, if you're being very, very picky about traits, that could also slow down your progress, because you'll think, oh, well, that's one sturdy, I don't want that. I'll farm for ages and ages and ages to get divines. Instead, just change the trait, get some crystals. Prefers hard, no mechanics. Burn, mate, it's on normal. You'll be fine, don't worry. Oh, I'm going to put a question. Nah, forget it. No, I'm not. Well, I use trash traits until I get good ones. Thank you! That's exactly what you should do. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. What I mean by that is, don't get 5 pieces that you need in the traits that you don't want and not use them just because you disapprove of the traits. Put the full set on, use the full set, and upgrade as you go. Otherwise, your game is going to be a very long one. Do PvP? Yes, I do, but I'm not doing any more PvP today because I had 20 relogs in total because of the freaking load screens. I have all divines right now and farming jewelry and spider cotter stuff. Awesome. Again, don't worry, you can change traits. Me too, unused divines until I get invigorating. What the hell? When I missed the PvP. Not on the stream, no, during the day. If you die, you get a load screen. If you run around, sometimes you get a load screen. And if you travel anywhere, you get a load screen. 19 crashes, 19 load screens, and then when I tried to leave Cyrodiil, I got another one. So I had 20 in total. Is this PS only issue? I've never encountered this on PC. We are currently having some rather large bugs on PS4 and Xbox. Yes, since they gave us Clockwork C. And they keep putting it off. Apparently it's going to be fixed next week now instead of this week, just gone. So we'll see. Send queue times are horribly long to farm, which is a big discouragement. Solo, what level are you? Honestly, there's nothing I can do about the queues. I'm just offering you the tools, but you have to get them your own way. But what level are you? What CPs and all the rest of it? How you doing, Dallas? Is Morrowind worth buying? Currently 50% off. Yes, of course. Worth? It's half the price. Yes, of course it's worth it. It's got no-hand axe and infused dagger and VMA. No way. Nice. You're done. What about trying a load of characters faster? Who cares about that? Yeah, they were basically putting too much of a load on the PlayStation. CP 240, you can solo it. You can do it. Go on to normal, get the stuff in blue, and then just improve it yourself. Oh, you need a bow. What trait have you got on your bow at the moment? Yeah, it's a gimmick, Xavier. If you're on PS4 NA, I'll help you farm fungal grotto. There you go, you got some help. You're both after the same builder, I think anyway. You got precise, that's not too bad. Can work with that. Queue time is killing me, takes too long for completing 3 daily pledges, not to mention the daily dungeons. They do, they are a pain, because everyone keeps queuing up the stuff that they're not, or not queuing up at all. But RNG's enough, I can't help you with the rest of it. Queues are what they are. Alive. And looks like Iron Man, red and gold. It does, it does. Sadia, I mean, you would have horrific ping on NA, I think. It's not too bad. I had a little bit of an issue with it yesterday, but I kind of adapted to it, so it wasn't terrible overall. But on EU, that's not even a problem, because there's loads and loads of people in ninjas that can help you with that. I'm glad I'm on a tank. What are queue times? They don't exist on a tank.
There is no escape.
Keep that in the light. There you go.
Live to wounds. Welcome to your consuming darkness.
Q's horrible for DPS because everybody wants to be a DPS. That's the problem.
Die in the dark. Drown in the dark. Nowhere is the night. There isn't lady, forgive me.
Nice one, Dallas. Keep it going. Too many DPS out there. Yep. Too many break dances. I really want to decon this stuff rather than sell it. Sell that. Oh, heavy sack. Everyone want to hit stuff, no one feels like just laughing when a boss gives you a playful tickle as a tank. Because they want to do this. Just that. I've seen people do that on a skeleton. This does not improve the DPS. Look how much damage I'm not doing to anything. Stop doing it. New pet description in Crown Store mentions the necromancy's eye. Weird, huh? Yeah, it does. I put a post on the forum about that not long ago. A couple weeks ago, actually. About how they're clearly introducing them to the game. Not just because of that, but overall because of all the models and spells and all that kind of stuff that's been introduced. Stig, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Struggle with a tank. I cannot die, but how do I get them to follow? Taunt. Pierce armor is your first taunt in your sword and board skill line. There's also a heavy attack from an ice staff as long as you have the passives, and then there's an undaunted range taunt as well. Here's don't queue either. It's true. You move like that? Don't do that. Don't do that. It won't help. And actually, in later content, it will kill people because you get AoE stuck to you, and if you move and stand near someone, you kill them. Really bad habit. Don't do it.
If she is here, she will die like the rest. Now, you want to prove my loyalty.
Like tank well for MMOs, but in this game mostly solo player completing quests and dolmens takes ages. It does as a tank, of course, because they're not meant for damage. That's quite obvious. But what you can do is you can change your stats a little bit, so you're a little less tanky, but you can still take a lot of damage, and then maybe put on a two-hander so you can do a bit more damage than you would normally, so you can get your quests done a bit faster. Showing off the dance moves. It's exactly what it is. Look at me, I rigged the skeleton and got loads and loads of damage. Look, look, dead. Look, dead. Happens all the time. It's quite funny to watch. Also, cause of deaths while complex mechanics are happening. That's exactly what it does. Shit. No. You gotta kill the ads. And you got to interrupt the ones that are close to the tank. Yo, Baz, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Interrupt, interrupt, interrupt. I'm dead. Damn. That's why we didn't do that. Kills people a lot in Spindle Clutch 2 when the red ring appears. Yes, of course it does. Thank you. Yo, Matt, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thanksgiving. How you doing? Oh, I think he crashed. Mad Cray DC'd. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Ah, he's back. Awesome. You've gone through the wrong door, by the way. Why don't we get thanks for giving in the UK? High stamina can be useful only if you aren't confident with your sustain, because you can turtle up and hold block. Yep, very true. If you are comfortable and you understand the mechanics of the bosses, you don't need so much, because you can block on time rather than all the time. Don't kill me. thankful for all the automaton drops, but usually long load screens. Times even. You're getting stuck a lot. I think the reason I don't play a tank or healer is responsibility. Also, DPS is addictive. You and UK didn't. Indeed. Plus we get enough days off anyway. I think. Ruben, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. And of course you just did 100k damage to our current Dragonborn. Jeremy, you've been Dragonborn for a day so far and you took 400k damage. How do you feel? I don't know if he's here actually. History lesson for you. Yeah, that's kind of the answer if anyone doesn't know what it's about. It's different people have different ways of explaining it, I guess. It's a holiday, and there's food. It's a good self-heal for a Stamplar. Is Vigor still the way to go? Yes, Vigor. You can use Repentance if stuff is dead, but you should be using that anyway to get stamina back as well. But honestly, you want to be getting hold of Vigor.
I love winnings. Drinks all around.
Meraki HD, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard also. And another 100k down on the Dragonborn's health. Oh my god. You kill that Dragonborn, you dethrone him, and you take his place. No, it's not the same as Christmas. They give food, not presents. "31 sleeps till Christmas." Shit the bed. Really? That went quick.
We were growing hungry.
Warmer still. Better, sweet meat. Sakwalan receives my blessing even as we speak. Killing him may prove difficult.
Have a look at this astronaut. Ever seen a light like this?
Bro, I got recommended to watch your Easy Stalk, mate, and I've got to say it's such a good video, full of info, love it, bro. Meraki HD, thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, thank you very much for subbing. Hugely appreciated. Where are we going? This door is going to get us stuck, by the way. We're going to get a load screen for this. Hang on. We still got stuff to kill. No. Here comes the crash. All relaxed about Christmas presents got and all wrapped. Bloody hell, you're efficient, David. I don't do mine until really, really late. You see the traffic trying to get out of LA for Thanksgiving, they're not going anywhere. Nope. I'm on the other side of the world. Christmas with Mrs. costs too much, Saviour. We're going to have to reload. Because this dungeon is still broken. As is a very large proportion of certain load screens. Yeah, so beta. I'm in UK too. It was on the BBC News. Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen it. Can I ask, was it a dye on your costume, that video? Because it looks mean still. The orange one? Yeah, that's a dye. And it is a costume as well. So if you have ESO Plus, you can dye the costumes. But the costume is from Dark Brotherhood. If you complete the main storyline, you'll get the Black Hand robe. And the colour, the dye, is from completing Vet, Bloodroot, and Falkreath. If you beat them both, you'll get the colour. Happened 4 times to me yesterday. It will happen as many times as you go into this dungeon, because that room is broken. Yep. There's nothing you can do about it. Doesn't matter if you go in 10 times, 50 times. Every single time you go into that room, you will have to reload the game. It is broken. Not good. No worries, man. You're welcome. Did they even have a maintenance last Wednesday? Yeah, they put some new stuff on the Crown Store and gave us a mount. Don't like how early people put up Christmas decorations. I don't mind it. I'll be going out of town in 10 minutes to get ready for Black Friday sales. No shit. Did you get the green? Did you get the green colour from Clockwork Sea? No, I haven't actually. Not yet. Been really, really busy with the build, so I haven't had a lot of chance to do any of the story or anything from there yet. Assuming that's where it's from. Now there's a couple for the trial. Or at least one. Very blunt and honest person can be modesty is a rare trait nowadays. You have to be to the point, otherwise it takes too long. Which is more in DLC on Black Friday. I think it's half price, someone said that earlier. When you did V more roughly, do you know the average DPS per DD in the group? Gustav, you are listening and talking to all the wrong people. Your messages are starting to become predictable. Do you want me to tell you how much you need? If you want to be that flat? As long as nobody dies, you can pass it with 25k. Was there a reason they gave out the mount? Yeah, it's a bug for free. Bug free week. While we have lots of bugs. Sorry, they shouldn't give us a bug for free if they expect, while everything's broken, then the joke wouldn't be there. I've got to go to sleep, close at 6:30, night bro. See you later, man. Thank you very much for subscribing and for watching. Beer and cake in the chat when anyone enters or leaves. Oh, mine. Fingers 87. You need to follow whoever's got the light. I got it. Stay in the light. Don't touch the red circles. This way. Oh my god, I bet he touched it. Nearly there. It's a free bug for all the bugs. Yep, yep. We don't pay for this one. I shouldn't really take piss, but to be fair, it has taken way, way, way too long. Like I said earlier, I would rather they took the servers down for 2 whole days or something, rather than have it running for 3 weeks broken. Because then I could play another game for a little while and not worry. See, I want to believe that, but watching loads of tutorials and some say blah 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 blah. If you don't believe what I'm saying, then why the freaking hell did you ask me the question? Believe what you want, you're in the wrong place. No. You asked, I told you. I'm not just throwing bullshit into the air, this is my job, I am experienced, and I have given you an experienced response. If you want to listen to people shouting in Gratwood, then you are more than welcome to do so. That wasn't red. You're falling into the trap of elitism, Gustav. Be very, very careful. I've been watching it happen over multiple streams. Don't get sucked into it. If everybody sticks to their rotations and doesn't die on repeat, you can do it with 25. The more you have, obviously, the faster it will go, but you can pass it with 25. 12th time queuing for City of Ash 1 and my luck has ran out with pugs. Oh no. How many pieces of jewelry did you get? My guild trial is called Trials. Why does that make a difference to me? That was completely unrelated to the question we were just speaking about. 32 to pass the final execute. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's nice if you've got it. What you need for execute around all the platforms is for people to take 1 ball at a time in order and not die. If you keep that rotation up, as long as your actual DPS rotations and heals are all coming in as well, and people don't flop, that was how you pass it. Now, even if you've got loads and loads of DPS, if people don't pick up them balls, the resist on the boss is too high and you won't pass it. You can pass it by following it very, very clean. It's only when things start messing up that it becomes a problem. Did they also tell you that if you look in the achievements, the one for passing the lunar phase, you're supposed to kill Rakat for that achievement within 2 laps. Not 1, not before lunar. You're supposed to do lunar. The game was designed, that fight was designed with that lunar phase being part of the mechanics for you to get the achievement. People are just lucky that they managed to overburn it. You can do a shit ton more DPS than the game developers intended. Also, if you look at the ZOS website, I can guarantee you now, everywhere you look, every single rock you unturn and look under, not one of them will have a statement from ZOS saying you need X amount of DPS to do this. They never ever said it. All they do is they give you the mechanics to follow, and it's up to you how you do it. What you're talking about is people going for really, really, really fast burning scores. That's a completely separate subject. I'm invisible. Where did Mad go? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Oh well, cake and beer in the chat for those then. For Mad, for Brian, and for Fingers87. Thank you very much indeed. Let's see how bad our RNG is today for these crystals. Got all purple jewelry in one run for Netches. How? Did people give it to you? Come on.
I don't know.
Bloody hell, man. That's lucky. Good job. Okay. Let's see how random, in inverted commas, these are. So this one can get 1, so that's fine. This one can get anywhere from 1 to 10. So let's roll 1 to 10. 3. What a surprise. Always 3. Anywhere between 1 and 10. 2. What a surprise. So I managed to get successfully 5 crystals out of 2 boxes that could have had 20 combined. That was shit. Bullshit, it took me 6 hours of farming just to get the necklace. I've been farming all day for it. Well, at least you got it. Five out of 30. What the hell? That's filthy. Loaded dice. The wrong type as well. 1 to 6, always getting a 1. Always. Is basically the equivalent of that. Oh, out of 31. Bloody hell. That's not good. Not good at all. Wouldn't have minded a few more because I've got barely any now. Wrong one. I have 10 crystals and I need another 40. No, I don't. Need 90 to finish off a PvP build. I've got to spend 6 hours farming the spider cult stuff. You don't. Go into Fungal Grotto 2. Hopefully the group understand the mechanics of the first boss. Otherwise you're screwed. Actually, you can do it on normal, so it's even better. Go into Fungal 2. The last boss drops this item, if you're lucky. It's very specific. It actually comes with that trait. How to get Swamp Raiders on purple or gold. You can't get gold unless it's in PvP on the vendors, but the purple jewelry you can get from Dolmens in Shadowfen. Which tune have you been challenging traits on? You already know that, Matt. You're in Patreon Elites. I can't give out certain information, can I? Except for you guys, and you already know. Nice. You tried to get me to say it on the stream. That information is not released in public. I'm tempted to farm Spider Chorus, but it will almost be your build. Of course it would. And I just wanted to make sure everybody else knew. Everybody else knew what? They're not allowed to know. Not until it's released. Unless they join Patreon Elites, in which case I'll tell them straight away. Last boss most certainly does not drop that staff. I swear I've done that so many times I've never seen it. It does. We got one run of that boss before and 3 dropped at the same time. Where's my potions? Keep running out of stampots. 48 times to get the void staff. Wow. Holy shit, that was persistent. Good job. Well done getting that. We're filling up with geodes waiting on build updates. Indeed. What about getting the axe and dagger purple? Do you have to upgrade that? And if so, if you get a blue and upgrade it, is it worth doing? Yeah, of course. You can upgrade it, or you can get the drop in. I think the drop is in blue from the boss, possibly purple. I forget, but yes, you can upgrade them basically. For AA, only 600 CPs. That's tough. Did you do it? Got transmute crystals first, and I started farming before transmutation was a thing. Yes, of course. You can still farm stuff, it's just no guarantee you're going to get the right trait. As much as there's no guarantee you're going to get crystals, because they keep messing up the RNG of it. Having a few spider caught stuff, so don't need to do fungal too. The style is cooler than the void stuff. It is different, you're right. It's not cooler. This one looks awesome. It's actually a bit bland, to be honest. But I know what it is. Do anything else? Sure, what do you want to do? So here's a question: if you got something blue and upgraded to purple, is it going to be the same as getting the drop or no? Yes, exactly the same. If you got it in purple and it dropped, or you got it in blue and upgraded to purple, it's exactly the same. But he's been asking me to ask someone about it. Yes, it's the same. Of course, if you upgrade to gold, that's the strongest you can get it to, flat stat wise. Got a charge, but I didn't like it. You got charged what? Void stuff? You didn't dump it, did you? Because that's not void stuff. Spider Coast. You're on NA server today. Not today. Flesh, hopefully you didn't get rid of that weapon, because you're going to need it if you're going in that build. I so wanted bonus bow of jewelry for DK for VMA. Planned on bonus bow of Juliana since it apparently isn't happening. Is there a similar or better setup? What isn't happening? So they go to get a couple of Spider Cards pieces in Widow first run. Nice! Bloody hell. Your merchant wanted it. Unlucky. He could have just changed the trait on it. The stage of VMA almost damn sork. It's so hard without the shield stacking on the mag stalk. Yes, it's pretty rough. You should have hardened ward though. First try it in its bloody fire sharpened spider. Ouch. Oh, you've been unlucky with it. I see what you mean. Drop isn't happening. It depends which way you look at it, to be honest. I'm not doing trials because they keep breaking. Load screens are getting on my nerves. I meant, what do you want to do in the dungeon? I can find plenty of stuff to do myself. It's just you're in the group already, so may as well make the most of it. The problem is, Brian, if you are struggling to get your bonus bow with pieces and you decide to go for something else instead, your luck may be equally as bad with that set, and then you waste twice as much time getting nothing. I'd probably just stick to doing what you're doing. Unless, of course, you buy it off the market and get it really quickly, then that's different. That's up to you. Cunningham, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope this is where I get my dual wield weapons. And Zoe, I don't even have a bow to 50 and dual wield to 50, so I don't have enough skill points. No. How did you do that? Did you buy too many skills that you don't need? Or not respec? Or did you skip stuff and ninja level and not do all the dungeons and get the skill points? Already called RM, I'm not doing them. It's not a trial stream. I'll just join them if you guys are running them occasionally, but I'm not doing them today. So you guys need to bounce. No worries, dude. Brian, if you need anything, let's do something. Let's do a dungeon or something. If not, I'll move on to something else. But Silks of the Sun set for Mag DK. Of course. Very, 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 very common and popular choice. Of course it's going to work. It'll be different though if you're using a certain setup and you change the setup, it will perform differently. Found Rothgar for days, need a break, but made lots of gold. Good. I didn't. I keep spending it on materials. Ninja leveled and I did PvP to get vigor and caltrops that I originally started with two-hander. Okay, so you've left all your skill points in a two-hander probably. So that's why. And you ninja leveled, which is naughty. You're supposed to do dungeons and get your skill points. Alright, we're going to do random then. Dungeon Finder. Let's see how bad our luck is. Since you couldn't make a choice, Brian, you're in shit now. You watch. We're going to get something awful. So I'm coming off PS4 and stuff to do. No worries, Fingers. Thank you very much for watching. Beer and cake in the chat. Do you take requests? I'm in the mood for hot cocoa, so you could do another flawless run in VMA. Alright. No, I don't take requests. Manny, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What did you queue yourself as? Because we got in there way too quick. Oh no, you're labelled as a healer. We're in trouble. I expect I just don't have a lot of skill points. Didn't Sky Shard hunt, and like I said, didn't do dungeons. Yep, you don't need to Sky Shard hunt that much actually if you get all the skill points from the dungeons and the main story to start with. So yeah, that's the problem. Chuck, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Gotta go. Good stream. Bye bye. See you later, William. Thank you very much for watching. Why did the Dungeon Finder balls up? Get skill points after I beat it. You will get a skill point after you beat it, that's right. I'm switching to tank, dude, because otherwise this is never going to happen. Right, I'm back and had rid of my stomach of food I ate earlier. Awesome, thank you for that image. Welcome back. Don't need anything particular from dungeons, only no death run on VCOS, but that'll have to wait till ESO is fixed. Yes, it will. Yeah, I'd already switched, Brian. You can bring a DPS or something if you want, I don't mind. or healer. Have you got one? Whichever. I don't know what that is, Manny. There you go. Let me check my bags first, 'cause I'm pretty sure I'm not full. Oh wow, that's a first. Oh, I see. King, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'll bring healer since I'm currently 27 minutes queued as a tank. Yeah, do it. Do it, do it. Actually, well, you'll need to heal them. You won't need to heal me. Not on this one. But yes, the DPS are going to need it. We'll see what we can do. Maybe City of Ash or something. Unless you guys need anything. I don't really mind today. Kind of chilled farming stuff and picking up crystals. My whole day so far of farming crystals off stream has been a disaster. Jevo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Do I need anything else? Potions are good. You do some mag pots. Yeah, sure, we'll do it random. Brian, you got any trash pots? Magical ones? Crystals indeed. Thought I had a load. Maybe there's some in the guild bank. I'm on road driving, I'm savage. Don't type while you're driving. You'll crash and you'll never hear the answer to the question. Indeed, happy Thanksgiving, Manny. Brian, if you're queued for that long as a tank, the finder is busted and you need to re-queue. Yeah, definitely don't stay in the queue that long. That's a good indication that something's wrong. With 116, I need like a few. Thank you. Just trying to see if I can ninja some from the guild bank, but they haven't got any. Yeah, I'm getting the long load screen in Cyrodiil. Ah, join the club. The rest of the stream's already heard the story, but I've had 20 of those today. Yes, I counted. I got to 19 and decided to quit, and then as I quit, it gave me another one for the privilege. Every time you die, sometimes when you just run around as well, and every time you travel, you will be hit with a load screen, so you have to log out, log back in again. Oh, you are not driving at the moment. I see. Brian, you're a legend. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, hit my desk. He is... Where are you? He's not online. He's here. There he is. Jump on and sort and join you guys for a random. Yeah, sure, do it, Stig. Just changing character. Okay, cool. So we've got Brian, and Stig. Awesome. That's going to get confusing. We've got two Brians. I better pick the pledges up just in case that's our random. Call me Red from now on. Okay. Like Red Riding Hood. Quests. Just always wants to credit for some. Hang on, let me see it again. Always wants credit for some they claim to fix, and nothing has been done. It's been like this since launch, and just got 10 times worse. It's got pretty bad. The last patch did kick us in the nuts as far as load screens are concerned. Ninja button. Okay. Haven't used that today. Not now on just these dungeons. No, call him Roadman. What's this? Cheat, me no stun, no food, you no 690 win versus you. What? They still cry and cheat in local chat. Bubbles!
Bubbles! I love the bubbles!
Let's stick. Is he in? Social guilds. Rosta. There he is. Get him. Noob, you need to cheat to win. Oh wow. Random question, does any of you watch football? If so, what's your team? Not me. Any particular reason to why your spell damage glyph on jewelry in the build video is 174, mine is 160? Yes, because yours is purple and mine is gold. That's the difference between the two. Do it, Brian. Just to be clear, Jimmy, you're talking proper football, not any variation of hand egg. We get wrecked all the time though. No, we don't. Oh, you're talking football again. Fair. How much do Rogue Tongue daggers go for? Not a clue, mate. No idea. Also depends on what server you're on. He called you Jimmy. Oh God. We just got a DLC one then, and it declined it. This is stupid. How do I join the NA Ninja? Send me a PM on the PSN saying reminder alongside your server, and then I'll invite you after the stream. No, it's bugged. Not Dire Frost again. I've done that like 8 times today. I'm hoping we don't get that. Every time he puts us in a group finder, it's trying to put us in a DLC, and it's saying that we can't go because we don't have the DLC. So instead of it just bypassing that and moving on to the next one, it's just cancelling it every time. Stupid. Do you know any good trading guilds? There are a lot of good trading guilds, to be honest. I couldn't tell you straight off the top of my head. If you're on this server, I guess Reykjavik's guilds would be the best ones to go to because of how many people trade in them. Although there's a few others. Mostly stuff like, what the hell are they called? There's loads. There's too many to count. Frozen, Ocean, Frost, Flame. There's a few more actually. Quite a few. Millionaires Club also is pretty good. And also Cadwell's Bazaar, but there's a lot of people in there. The prices are quite competitive. Holy shit. Johnny, thank you very, very much indeed. Get some beer and cake in that chat for Johnny. What a legend. And he just hit our Dragonborn. He's down to 2.3 mil. Almost 2.4. That was a slap in the teeth. Thank you very, very much, man. Disbanding the group, fixed it earlier. Okay, let's do it. That's not the problem, but we'll try it. Hopefully it'll fix it. Let's put Liverpool in the UK. Dortmund in Germany. If they clash, it's Liverpool. Haha. That's who my dad supports, actually. Has done for years. Or forever, even. Have you seen this crap that happens in local? Have you seen this? All day. Every day you see that stuff. Do you know what that is if you translate it to English? It's terrible. Happens all the time. Lord Warden speaking. Really? We can't do DLC? What the... Are you trying to... Brian, are you trying to do DLC specifically, or are you pressing random? How long did it take you to get your purple Swamp Raiders drop? Not long. Not long at all. My dad supports Liverpool. I don't follow football. Same again on random. Okay. Well, that's stuff then. Apparently we can't do random dungeons because we all have the DLC and it keeps trying to force us in there. Family would hate you, Rooty, for being a Liverpool fan. I support myself and my doggies. You support yourself, David? Are you sure? Disband and regroup has already been done, Kimmy. We just did it. What the hell is wrong with this? So it's only trying to put us in DLC. That's fucking shit. Must have been lucky. I've been running these diamonds for hours and still haven't gotten one purple one yet. Yep. The random side of it I can't help you with, unfortunately. Although you can buy them on the traders. Okay. We're not going to get the random reward, but we can go into one. What? Did I press the DLC one by accident? I did. It's not random. Well, it is random, technically, but it's not the same as the reward that we would get. What did we get? Fun fact, my mum's old house was within 100 meters of Anfield. Bloody hell. Ah, really? Fungal AIDS? Is it the same case with gold glyph on purple armor? I guess it will improve anyway when doing so with purple glyph. Kind of. Shelly, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thanksgiving. Johnny, basically, if you have, for example, a piece of heavy armor with a health glyph on it, and you want it to be a health glyph, you can upgrade that one that it came with a gold one and improve it. But you don't have to. If you just gold the whole piece of armor, the glyph will upgrade with it. However, if you changed that glyph to something else, when you upgrade your armor, the glyph doesn't change. You have to do that yourself. So if it's built in and you turn the whole thing to gold, it will upgrade by default. If it's been changed, then that's down to you. I'll kill you if you get a sharp light and stuff now. I probably won't. This is Fungal 1. Where's my magic? Yes. Treasure Hunter CP will help you from chests. Yep, that's true. I need to put a skeleton on so I don't keep getting the switch bug. I keep thinking I have to put a resist buff on, but I don't. Come back. Wasn't sure you were streaming today. Yep, I'm streaming. This is ready for when everyone's finished their food, so they can sit down and chill out. Oh, can't get up. No, I can. Spider caught his hands. Trying to loot and I can't. Couldn't get swamp red jewelry yet, or specific weapons was frustrating. The daggers are from a quest on the bottom right hand side of the map where the ship is in the water. I'm pretty sure I linked that in the description of the video. I'm not 100% though. If I didn't, I'll try and find it in a bit. And the axe comes from the boss Nenrai, or Nenrai, however you pronounce it. I know the common error is that people think it drops from Captain Bones, but it doesn't. Ramrod, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're in the... You're not in the US, you're in the UK. Never mind. Well, you can... I'll say happy Thanksgiving anyway. The mag recovery is awesome. How do you get it this high? Just CPs or something else? A mixture. This build, by the way, is in here. Little tip, if you're ever watching any of my build videos, don't skip stuff. Because if you do, you're going to miss out on a lot of information that I sometimes over-explain that might be useful to you, or probably will be useful. Oh, you missed the quest part? You found that boss, okay. Yeah, the quest part I'll show you in the map on the second. Stop it. Map. I don't remember the name of the quest, but this area down here where this ship is, it's down here somewhere. There's actually 2 daggers you can get from this quest, and they drop in sharpened. And I'm pretty sure you can pick it up off the market really cheap as well. A lot of the quest rewards go on the market for like a couple K each. Also, that's a very specific set as well. There's not a lot of people that use it, unless perhaps they're using that build or their own custom setup. So it may be quite cheap. Used to be. Awesome, thank you, and can't find it on traders. Okay, no worries, you're welcome. Hopefully it'll pop up. I can't say on the NA server, to be honest. The unique axe, I'll show you that one actually as well. I can't show you the boss on this character because this character hasn't killed it. I could have if I was on my other ones. This is a rough estimation, but it's around here. It's either there or there, but it's here. And the name of the boss is this. Cool. Ah, I hate doing that. If you've done it before, you know exactly what I just did. I was holding block and trying to loot stuff. Good at 5 times, all crap. No! Take a few people with you, or shout in local trying to kill this boss, and increase your chances. Someone needs help getting that world boss. There you go. Famous is up for it. What server are you on, Famous? I forget. Come on. New kit. So I'm thinking of running Swamp Raider build and loving it. I'm hitting over 30k DPS. Nice! You got the rotation down then. Good job. How'd you like it so far? Definitely practiced it because you've smashed the rotation. Oh my god, you wet blanket. Get up, stupid. Shut up, Stig. Oh, you're both on N8, nice. Sorry, it's a wet blanket. Shut up, Matt. You full of food yet, Matt? He's got his phone at the table watching the stream. Shh. I've heard rare drops have daily rate. Depends what they are. And it's per person. So, for example, if you drop, if you're trying to get motifs, I believe, for Morrowind, Baz has been trying to get those recently. They are timed. You have to get them every half an hour. You can't get them any quicker than that. How was that the first time I've... he hasn't been in it for a while. You killed boss, drop rate starts, then you need to wait for rare items. I've seen that axe drop on 4 people out of 6. So... I don't think so. I've seen multiple people get the same item. And more than once as well. I just kill it until you get it, to be fair. Okay, activity finder, dungeon finder. I know what we can do. We can play roulette again, but we'll take off Fungal Grotto 1 so we don't get it anymore. So every time we do one, we're going to drop one. So dump that. Lightning Staff, the Drew King Slayer, what the hell? I think it was loot timer, not red drop specifically. Correct, yeah. Generally, if you're farming world bosses though, you beat the timer anyway. After a lot of practice, I'm enjoying it. It's different, so other DK builds I've seen. Awesome! And it's got Valken Squirrel on it, which I really, really love. Extra health, and it never misses. It's so much fun. For a Magsock build, what do I replace the Maelstrom with, as I can't get it yet? Anything you like, a crafted one or the 5th piece of the set that you're using on the front bar. So if you're using Spider Cult as 5 piece on the front, say for example it's the weapon, you can put another 5 piece Spider Cults on the back so you can use the weapon again. Or whatever you can get your hands on. As long as it's charged, if you can help it. Did Drew Kingslayer do well in your test for infused DK? No, because it was all heavy or healthy on the jewelry, so you lost too many stats. Also, it was all weapon damage, not any like PvE based, I guess, rotation bonuses. You could if you were doing just lights and heavies all the time, but I'm not. I'm mixing it up, so it's a bit meh. Also, the fact that it gave me major brutality when I already have it anyway. Not really for me. PvP, awesome. PvE, not something I'm going to use. It's about time. Took me... What's this? Took me to my last comment to beat the dumb last stage. Let's see what I get. Nice! some beer, some cake, and whatever you can get your hands on in the chat. McCoy's has just done VMA. You don't believe me now? Many hours I spent killing Sharpfang or whatever his name is for a defending plague, Dr. Sword. I would believe you. Yeah, it's healthy jewelry because it's a heavy set. Do I have to do Dungeon Finder again? Well, I got the poison round on VMA as a 180, then I went to do normal because vet was pissing me off. Now I've got to restart VMA. The only reason you would have to restart vet is because you maybe didn't pick up the quest when you went in. You probably just ran past the guy and went straight through the door. That's the only reason it will reset. Gotta pick the quest up. VMA at 245 as a mag sort. Yep, you can do it. It's difficult, but it's doable. %150% confirmed. Banished Cells 1 is not too bad for random. Another dumb Inferno staff and a Resto staff. That's not too bad. Flame staff is good. Resto staff is certain builds use it, certain don't. But it sounds like you don't want it. Fair. Insane, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thinks I'd rather VMA on my mag sork. RM's just very, very stubborn. Confirmed. Come here. I like the freak of nature better. Oh, you have 2 of each. Okay, fair enough. I'll play tomorrow to get my levels up on the game. Been busy all day. Of course. Whereabouts do you live, Insane? Are you in America? If so, happy Thanksgiving. Being stubborn is my best tactic in VMA. That works. When should I try VMA? I'm 180 CP on a mag DK. You can try it whenever you like, but mag DK is pretty rough, I'm not going to lie. Are you in Florida? Awesome, then happy Thanksgiving to you. Freak of nature does sound better than meet you halfway and say freakishly stubborn. That works also. If you're the tank on this boss, make sure that you're keeping up damage shields for the group if you're using them. All of mine are, of course, but some people don't. Because then they don't get one shot by that stupid beam. Yes, that's a thing, it can happen. I've got to do VMA on the NA server soon. Level 48 on the Sork on the NA server. Awesome vids, man. Watch all the time. Keep up the amazing content. Scott, thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, welcome to the stream. Come here, stupid. Freak of nature just builds up my unrealistic expectations. I'm pretty average in my opinion. Uh-oh. No, you don't. Man, when I first started the game, I farmed this boss so much to get a new shield every other level. It wasn't part of a set then either, it was just a shield. You better than you think. A lot of max levels can't do VMA. This is true. It's bloody difficult. Come here. David's 690 and on level 2 on vet. Don't run too far away from this boss. If you move too far away, he'll jump you. If you stay close in and just block when he does the AoE, you'll be fine. So just block that mechanic and that's it. He's the same as the warrior in Hellwrath. The further away you are, the more likely he is to jump on you. Got into the big spider. The big spider sucks. Her damage gets quite strong. Yep. Don't give up on it. Especially not now when it's double drops. You'll regret it later if you do. Whoops, wrong button. Come here. Normal is easy, such a difference from normal to vet. Indeed, the difficulty curve, or the gap between the two is massive. Last boss in VMA annoyed the shit out of me. You're not the only one, dude. My first pass was a very, very long fight on the last boss. Big Spider's complete pain. Show you, I spent ages on that boss. Yeah, she gets progressively stronger as well. It's awful. But you've got to kill the little versions of her, because they protect her and increase her resistance and stuff. You also have to make sure you get rid of those little spiders that try and cover the totems up, because they're a real pain in the ass. You're not going anywhere, you're staying right here with me. I'm doing it again in the weekend if I'm not still sick. I have to redeem myself after that awful run last time. Oh, he stunned me. It's not just the weekend, Jevo. It's right now. It's until the 27th. Double drops in Maelstrom. 3.5 years was my first ever dungeon. Me with my high elf Nightblade tank. It didn't go well. My first clear I did round 1 a day. Sorry, 1 round a day except for stage 5, which took me 3 or 4 days. Yeah, 5 was fucking evil. The ice round, not nice. Wow, he tried to spawn skeletons then, and someone just nuked them. It ran 1 to 5 in my first go. It took me a few hours, didn't save my progress, and then I went back much quicker. Finished 6 the same day. I started it when you couldn't save it. So every time I quit, I had to start again. So I can confirm that you get one weapon from the mail. Really? That's disappointing. Boss literally, the last boss literally made me want to cry after 10 plus under 20% wipes. Yeah, the longer the fight, it just seems, that's the wrong way to explain it. It seems the lower his health, the harder it is to kill him, even though it's not. It just feels like that last 5 or 10% goes on forever because you're so frantically trying to kill him. Gotta kill Jeff. Three days on the last boss? Fair. Right, stunned. Chest in the corner. I'll get through VMA when all my skills open on my sword. Yes, you will. It does make a huge difference. Let me break it. Yes! Ninja broke it. It still takes me about 2.5 hours to clear it. Well, at least you're doing it. It takes a lot of practice. It is hard, but it will get faster. You didn't give up. I really thought I would fly through it when I beat round 7 and 8 in an hour. Only spent 10 hours on the fucking platform. Split the last boss into 3 sections. Then it's a lot easier to digest as far as mechanics are concerned. Come here. Might as well get hard mode done. I don't know who needs it and who doesn't, but you can have it. Can't press it. Can't press it. Ah, there you go, you got it. Also depends on what you're using. My friend's first clear was a Stam DK. I think you and him have a chat on how difficult it is to do. Very. My first clear was a Stam DK, right? It was on my main. Around the 300 mark, give or take. A few. This one was awful too. 1 second. Let me get this boss first so we don't die. Actually gave up, but returned and beat it. I'm too stubborn. Or stubborn too, sorry. Go. Have a shield, you're going to need it. He's going to fireball one of you. Hoo hoo, that was lucky. Perfectly timed Igneous. Get in. Oh, weapons ran out charges. Boo. Flawless. Get in. What did I miss? Last one was awful too. Oh no, I read that part. I read that part. Fungal one as a tank. Saves so much time. For some reason I didn't even think about it. Yep. Necessary for VMA completions, especially if you can just burn everything. Or if you can't just burn everything, of course. Good ring, Nat. Keep hold of that, Stig. Inventory. Charge. Hate stage 2 also. Yeah, the blades are awful. You have to block them. Don't deliberately get stuck in them, but if you do get caught, shield up and block. Stage 2 is the only one that catches me up for some reason. Would have done it flawlessly though 5 times now. Made a monster, don't skip Q. Don't Q skip. Just solo the dungeon while you wait. Of course you can do. It's quicker though, because then other people will be like, oh look what I've got, it's rubbish. You're like, no, I need it. Give it here. Oh, I'm full finally. Didn't get no crystals out of it though, did I? Don't sell that. Dagger of Sanctuary. Nice. Does anyone know if Fungal Grotto 1 or 2 last boss will drop a Viper Bow? Both of them had the chance to do so. Either one of them could drop it. Also the chests and trash as well. A lot of people skip the trash. Don't skip the trash. They can drop any of the sets. Jewelry, armor, or weapons. Sorry, Farmer makes me a very evil person. Yeah, last boss drops weapons and jewelry. There's a point. Do any of you need any of this stuff? I've got... No, wrong stuff. Where's the belt? I picked up a spider cotter's belt. It's infused, never mind. I don't know if it's only me, but sometimes the AoE colours don't show up, so it makes stage 2 extremely hard, as hard to see the blades and the steam mechanic without the red colour. I don't have any problems seeing the AoEs, but sometimes it's delayed, as far as your movement and skills are concerned. I found that dungeon forever with a friend and can never get it. It's a very specific item to be looking for, but it does come from there, yeah. Anyone need? I have set. Nope. Journal. Nope. Activity finder, dungeon finder, specific. Okay, everything except fungal 1 and banished 1. And no of these because it doesn't work. If I really want to have a quick Qs while farming, just jump on my tank rather than being a fake tank. I do that quite a lot actually. Oh, the enemy colour thing won't show up at all. No, I've not had that one. Let's go, let's go. Boing, boing. What? We got banished 2 instead. Yes, Mega Jeff. Farm in a group before, no chest spawns, and have treasure hunter passive always increase your chances of max as possible. That's very true. I couldn't imagine doing stage 7 with that glitch. Stage 7 has enough anyway, especially with a bloody mushroom spawn under your feet. I'm going to show you what happens to a tank who's a vampire standing in fire and getting breathed on by Mega Jeff. Because everyone goes, don't be a vampire. Yes, do be a vampire. Don't be scared. No, it's frowned upon, but it really doesn't matter in normal version 1. It's just faster and better chance for loot. Oh, it really doesn't matter. Use what you want. Depends on the build, Ben. Hunter passive. Bullshit. It does, but you can switch out certain things for that. If you're farming on normal especially. Remember to hit the switches on stage 2, it stops the blades without and purges out the dot. Did I read that correctly? I did read it correctly. Yes, always press the buttons. Obviously there's a timer between when you can and can't press them. But as much as possible. I'll save the warhorn for the boss. Three of my friends now bought the Vimo skin. Don't know if it meant to be happy for them or disappointed in them. Up to them. Quiet however they want to. Never use the switches. You should. Fire boss, yes. Doesn't hurt. Haha. Misform. Now I'm not in misform, I'm just standing in it. These sort can't have hunter passive because of where the CP points are. That's true, but if you switch them around just for that particular dungeon, especially if you're just spamming it, you can get away with it. You just have to remember to put them back where they belong afterwards. So can't have hunter on them, but fixed his night blade with hunter. Oh, that works. Blades in round 2, ew. Yes, they're horrible. Did you find cookies? No cookies. Yeah, you could temporarily change them. Just remember to put them back. Because if you go into a trial with that, you're going to struggle. Whoops, I forgot my sustain points. Mega Jeff, there he is. Come on, Jeff. Fire. Not scared. Watch out. You get OP in trials. Yeah, best loot. That's a lot of fire. Watch out. How many dots have I got stacked on me? I can't see. Oh, it doesn't tell you. Okay, there we go. I just never felt the need to use its switches, as it's better for me if I just get in the groove of getting out of the spinny blades. But no, I only die about once per arena, but poison stage is very... Yeah, it's horrible. I think it's a word. That was a keyboard smash. That is a word now. This depends on how fast you burn through the rounds. I usually do VMA in 40 minutes or less. If you're new to it or don't have high DPS, then you need those switches. Use the switches anyway. It helps. You don't actually need high damage per second, high DPS to do Maelstrom. Helps on the bosses, I guess, but if you've got good burst damage, that's what'll speed it up, because you can one-shot all the stuff then. Makes it very, very quick. And all the mini-bosses tend to burn quite quickly anyway if you have high burst. Oh shit. That doorway's still bugged. You can't heavy attack in the doorway. It misses.
I'll see you dead before you harm this stone.
This dude here for any tank, by the way. Doesn't matter how much health you've got. If you don't block his heavy attack, he'll kill you. It's a one shot. Thought I could take him and almost died. BMA makes me want to headbutt a rhinoceros. I wouldn't recommend that. Got the big spider, died too many times, gave up. I don't have skills unlocked, so we'll do it again when I open them up. Definitely do that. You can do it. You've watched many people in this stream struggle, get shouted at saying they can do it, and they've come back completed. You're next. You and Christina have to finish it. Oh shit. Goldfish brain. Hate it when they run back again. I normally claw him in, but I was trying to grab two at a time. I'm determined to finish it, just gotta have skills open to burn it like you guys. Oh, motif? Not motif, recipe. Manny needs to finish it. He was giving me crap about how Stormproof isn't as good as his titles when he hasn't even beat VMA. His titles, although achieved, he does run around asking everyone to do no death runs and stuff for him. He's getting good, but remember the titles he's achieved are group based, not solo. Also, that was very, very rude to tell someone that their achievement isn't very good. So that kind of attitude I would completely fucking ignore. Couldn't even do VMA with my CP 400 Magsock, but I think that's because I stuck to VMA, already made it further as a 240. Takes practice. Does take practice. What am I looking for? Oh, it's that one. One with all the ads. You'll do it. PS4, 0.4% of players have VMA trophy. Exactly. It's not easy. There's a difference, by the way, because you'll hear a lot of people shout, "Oh my god, it's well easy." First of all, again, that's rude because it's very difficult and a lot of people have trouble with it. And everybody has trouble with it the first time. But there's a difference between easy and getting good at it. Some people have had a lot more practice than others. A shit ton more, and I mean everyday practice. Remember where you started. Most people on the stream. Plenty of people struggle 400, you're not alone. In fact, loads of max CP haven't finished it. Exactly. Oh, it's well easy. It's easy for you now. Wasn't to start with. Come on. That boss used to take forever. In fact, you could be in this dungeon when it used to be, I think the level was Vet 16 at the time. They didn't have this same system. And you could be in there for 3 hours replacing people on that boss because they rage quit. I want my first completion to be on a Stamsork or a DK. Stamsork will be a little more forgiving than the DK because you heal off your crits. Gimme isn't hard once you learn the spawns, which adds to take out first, where the position when you use your ultimates and what attacks to avoid. It takes practice. That's pretty much, well, that's first of all true, but that's pretty much what I just said. It's easier for people once they've done it loads of times. It's not easy first off. Nobody on their first ever run had a good time. It was hard. To get 300 CP and try and finish VMA. You can do it. It is doable at that level. It's doable at any CP level, but it just takes a lot of practice. Little trick for you here, by the way. Stack these up. One's ranged. They're both ranged, but if you go outside their range, they'll come to you. Remember, there's a lot of people that haven't done it yet, so to tell them it's easy is a little bit disrespectful, I guess is the term. So if people do start shouting that at you, just ignore them. You're not doing anything wrong, you're struggling just as much as they did when they started. I mean, first off, it was very hard. If you know spawns, it's easy. Still haven't cleared it. Same with everything. It takes practice. There's a lot of mechanics to understand in that place. Don't know all the spawns. I just nuke what hits the hardest. Yeah, that'll work. Also remember, you're in there for your own gain, not other people's. So if you want some weapons from there, you go in there to farm it. Doesn't matter how well you do, or how well you don't. If you're in there for the weapons and you get the weapons, you want the title and you get the title, you've achieved that. Stuff what other people think. Oh, I can do it faster. Who cares? Oh, you can still skip that boss, by the way. Just run along the wall over there. But I usually kill it. Come here. Not you. You. Ah, there you are. Pet mag sorks better than non-pet sorks? No, not necessarily. Depends on what you prefer. One of my friends completed it a week before I did. All he kept telling me was how easy it was when I was struggling. It didn't help one bit. Don't be that kind of person. No, definitely not. That's very, very rude. That's waving a middle finger at people that are having a hard time. That's not funny. I'd block people like that, to be honest. The last boss, when you get to the platform, I block now, not dodge roll, and now it's so much easier. Oh, on your sustain it will be, if you can get to grips with it. Be careful not to block while the meteor's coming down though, because you can get stuck. I mean, obviously you reduce the damage, but if you get both at the same time, it can really, really hurt. Your friend was just trying to look good, Kimmy. He probably struggled for ages just like us. That's a fact. He did struggle. Also, I don't believe that your friend believed it was easy while in there. No, of course not. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been going through the place. He would have just blitzed it. He didn't blitz it, did he? Exactly. Ask him how many soul gems they went through the first run. Exactly. Percy went through 10 stacks and 2 controllers. I am definitely with you there, Splatter. I've told this before, but I squeezed my control pad so hard I heard it creak to the point where I was almost certain it was going to snap in half. I got so angry on my first run. I'll keep the day drafts. Need to get to the red place. Happy Thanksgiving indeed, Alex. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'll try and keep Rillis taunted as well. Not sure I want to save gold for another week to buy a horse or start upgrading my gear. Upgrade your gear. You can get 3 horses. There's one with this week actually. Check your inventory. If you've logged on and you've got Morrowind, you'll have it already. You might not have found it. Keep the day drop taunted, keep him taunted, and we're good. That's a fuck ton of fire. Get out of the way. Oh, you bastard. Come here. Oh, you fucker. Come here. Come back. We've got 4 Jeffs now. Keep him taunted. 1 Jeff, 2 Jeff, 3 Jeff, 4. Realist, taunt. 1 Jeff, 2 Jeff, 3 Jeff. Where's the other one? Come here. Oh, you bastard, he's getting out. Come back. Thank you. Don't say fuck. Kill him. Oh no, he got the feasts. Five Jeffs and I'm in the fucking sky. No. Let's get rid of this curse so I can help you. Get that Jeff off here. Come here, all of you. On him. Starting to struggle now, you're gonna have to kill it. Oh, are you kidding me? I'll read the chat in a second. This is a little bit busy. Come here, Jeff. And you. I got him, I got him. I got Riddlers too. Jeff do hate me. Oh, you hate him? Yeah, of course. Of course you do. Are you gonna kill him, please? Oh, I'm struggling there. Oh, no, 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 no. He's gonna heal. Oh, AIDS. Still on me, good. Oh, Jeff lost. Come here. You gotta kill those feasts, otherwise he's gonna heal. Oh, you're kidding me. They're dead. What colour am I? Red. Need to build ulti quickly. No! Shit. The boss is going to heal to full by the time I get you anyway. Oh, you're kidding me? Come on. No, this isn't going to happen. You're better off wiping. I'll try one more. I got the healer. Get ready to run away. Oh, are you kidding me? Again, right in the fucking air. I'm not. I can't get you. Got stunned to shit. Don't get additional keys for every extra Jeff. You only get it for 3, you're right. Is the boss healed to full? Nearly. There's not much point. Give me some ultimate back. Look how many Jeffs. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. I can't count them. Fuck it, I'll die. I'll wipe. Oh god. I said I'll wipe. Die. Fucking hell. Double curse now. I'm bouncing on the fucking air. Now I'm dead. Oh my god. Gotta be dead now. Yes, now I'm dead. Finally! Okay, I missed some of your messages there. I think you were talking to each other actually. That's good. I did die, I did. Put the control down for like 30 bloody seconds. By the way, enjoy. Let's go again. Okay, don't die this time. If you keep 3 Jeffs alive, that counts as hard mode complete. But we had about 12. Maybe less actually, I don't know how many. We had a lot. 5 when everyone died. You gotta kill those balls though, the feasts have gotta die here, I'll debuff them for you as well. In fact, I can probably kill them. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Yes! DPS from the tank. Hardest part of tanking is to wipe. Yeah, I've got to go to the thingy as well. Now I'm going to have to make the tank. That is awesome. Indeed. Do you know how many complaints I got about this tank just because people looked at the stats sheet for 2 seconds and then didn't watch the rest of the video? Oh my god, shit, man. Yep, it is. It's terrible. I fucking love it. Need to make sure these 2 are taunted. Watch out because I need to cure. Their complaints are, it doesn't help. It does, don't need a healer. Healer can heal the group instead. But you bring that tank to a trial, everyone will complain not wearing alcohol. That's exactly what the complaints are. This is fine in trials. You should see it against axes. It's fucking easy. You heal off the axes. Wait. I have a question about the easy swap build. Go for it. If it's a really long message, I'll get to it after this. I'll move them out of the way. You don't want to kill them. Move. Come on, Jeff. And Jeff 2. And Jeff 3. Jeff 3. Oh dear. Yeah, I did. Pretty sure I taunted him. Definitely have now. Oh, by the way, hold on, let me. Got Brian. Oh no. That's funny actually, because the ones who complain about that are usually the DPS, who apparently are OP anyway, based on their rigged, not rigged skeleton test. Once I've got enough ulti, I'll get the healer up. I got him, I got him. Careful when you get up. I wouldn't come over here if I were you. There's a lot of fire. Get him, Stig, get him. Oh shit. No, no, no! Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it! Yes! Get in! Sorry, what did I miss? As I was wondering if you could tell me grinding spots. I'm level 35 and looking forward to getting into this game. I can give you a better suggestion. You probably won't like it. I wouldn't recommend power leveling if you're new. I would recommend following quests, dungeons, open world stuff, anything you can find, especially the main story, and make sure you see a lot of the mechanics before you hit max level if you can. Because if you push too far and get there too quickly, you'll miss out on a lot of important stuff that will hurt you later on. Have you tried tank control without healer on this build? Yes, I have. I'd be willing to put on Ebony for the group, but Alkosh. Ebon, yes, of course. One of your tanks wear it and you get the buff to the group. Alkosh, no. Put it on a DPS. It's got DPS stats. It makes sense that it goes on DPS, and it actually performs very, very well on a DPS because your damage goes up the more synergies you take, as does everybody else's. Alaka Desert by Sentinel. Don't tell him at a power level. Yes, you can go kill zombies, but I do not recommend it. Don't grind on your first character, you'll miss important mechanics. Exactly, very true. There were 8 Jeffs when I lost the ability to count. This one, you can keep 3 up there, but if you get cursed, you have to go cleanse it and all that kind of crap. You don't have to, but it helps if you do. If you can keep them up here, then go for it. If not, just keep them together so they don't necessarily chase the group around. You just have to make sure the group's aware that the Daedrils do spit at them, and you have to either dodge it or block it, or both. Going random dungeons, it gives you good XP and teaches you stuff. Very, very true. Random dungeon finder is a little awkward sometimes for DPS because there's a lot of DPS players. But if you queue up for random dungeons, you'll get to see some of the stuff. You'll get to learn mechanics and you'll get good experience and skill points on it for it as well. But yeah, I definitely would not recommend power leveling as a new player. Other characters, sure, go for it. But not your first one. No worries, dude. You're welcome. That was awesome. Is Core Mask and Shoulder worth it for a CP 115 until 160 for a Magsock? If you've got it to hand, sure, why not? If you power level, then you miss learning your own skills. This is very true. A lot of people, I don't know how this works, but right, when you go to this, for example, yeah, I've got a skill point, press it. That just gave you a new skill. Awesome. But before you buy skills, read them. That sounds really patronising, it's not meant to be, but this is a common mistake. People don't read the skills, they just unlock them because the video told them to do so. Understand what they do first. Then when you're using them, you'll see their actual effectiveness and how they work towards your character or against the enemy or for your group, whatever. Make sure you read the skills. And the same goes for these as well. Yes, of course, get all the passives, but read what they do so you understand them more. That will make a huge difference to your performance in the game. It's difficult to use on a DD. That's 100% false, Gandalf, not Gandalf, Gustav. 100% false. I use it on my DK for trials if I have to, and I've been leading with that ever since it was out. It's absolutely fine. All you do is make sure you pop the synergies as and when you can, and make sure you don't screw your rotation up too much in the meantime. You actually gain damage to everything you hit in front of you from that proc anyway, so it doesn't alter your DPS. It doesn't lower it. It's very, very strong. And if you don't believe me, 152 days on a DK tells you different. Random dungeons is the only thing I know since I was level 1. Dungeons are awesome. You got the mask, use it, but don't waste your keys on the chest. Of course, if you've already got them, doing pledges on vet, as I just realized, give me 2 keys. Correct. Don't waste your keys before 160, but if you do have the setup then already, sure, slap it on. When I hit my ulti and Skyreach, my PS4 starts to sound like a plane taking off. Yes. Well, my 8 days DK will disagree. Yep, you lose. I don't just run in them, Gustav, I lead them on the DK, and if required, run an Alkosh as well. On the DPS, the stamina one. And even on VMO, I run that as a stamina DK, and I'm a chain puller. So if anyone tells you you can't, they're full of shit, and that just means they can't. Doesn't mean you cannot do it as a whole. My 4-day DK is indifferent towards you too. Fuck meta. Don't care for it. Don't care for BIS or all that crap. It's a false term. It's a useless saying that was made up for people to be lazy and all do the same thing. Way too many choices. Ah, God. As an elitist might say, Alkosh is usable, you just need to get good. Oh God, I wouldn't say that. But if you haven't used it, you don't know. That is a problem most of the time, actually. Most people will tell you what is and isn't supposed to be used, but they don't actually use it themselves. They're just duplicating second-hand information, which, by the way, is also false. Of course it works on a DPS. It's made for a DPS. You can use it on other things if you want, but that's not the same thing. You came here starting off asking for help, Gustav, and now you're telling everyone the same information they already know. Wrong channel. No such thing as best, no such thing as one way, no such thing as fucking BIS. That's for sheep. Lots and lots of things to do. We got a different one. No more banished cells. It's because I got rid of it. Ninjas against elites, who would win? Good for you, Ollie. That was obvious. It sits there for ages, and as soon as meta pops up, he speaks. If you like it, that's fine, but saying you can't use anything else any other way is bullshit. Which one is this? 1 or 2? 2. Nice. You just got here? You're late, Ollie. Fucking 1:30 nearly. You must have been in a trial or something. It's the same as Bastion, well, and Moondance, all that stuff from there. All that's the same visual. God. Open. Doing the Bastion's the same, Gustav. Same effect. I don't care, to be honest. I'll use what works for me, which is easy to sort on my own tank and setups. There you go. Use what you want. But don't go telling everyone else you can't do this and you can't do that, because it's bollocks. Got a role player that wears sets that glow. Excellent. If you like it, use it. My sword doesn't even glow. I want to kill myself. It doesn't? You got the ebon sword instead. Oh shit. Where's Brian? These people running builds in software still non-CP on NA getting ripped. There's only one thing that is truly I don't use the term, I can't even say it. Kimmy likes bacon. That was handy. Chained him as I was feared. He came in anyway. PS4 is broken, it won't turn on, and my ESO disc is inside it. That's not very good. The actual monster. I don't understand what everyone's thing is with Veladreth. She's horrible. Best in sandwich. Very good. Can you stop that, please? Purely coincidental, but on my tank I have the same bar as you, so I just noticed. Nice. Think alike. Whoops. I want the magic Horver. They can spam Igneous Shields forever. Whoops, wrong button. Where are they? There they are. Kill the magic one. Did they get it? Yes! Infinite Igneous Shields. Ready? Boom. 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 Anyone want to trade motifs? I haven't got any to trade, Baz. Look, infinite shields. No one's gonna die. Can you join Tainted Dragons? Of course. No, don't be stupid. Yay! Grow up, Moss. Yes, we can see you on TV. No, we don't care. Bainesy, you don't copy Moss, do you? At the moment, I'm farming Talvani, Redoran, and Lalu. How many you got, Baz? Still struggling with those, to be honest. I don't like the cooldown on the loot system for that. It should be luck based, not timed and luck combined. Come here. Whoop. Guess what? We'll jump off the side, stuff the other boss. They're Morrowind, yeah. You have to pickpocket to get them. Pain in the ass. Jump, 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 jump. Whoops. You got 2 of them? Fucking hell, I thought you'd have more than that by now. 6 Redoran and 4 Talvani. Fair. This boss, for anyone who doesn't know, is quite simple as far as mechanics are concerned. Big red AoE on the floor, depending on what colour, of course, you've changed your AoEs to. That you stay out of, but when it goes white, you got to get in it. It should have blocked. 12 to complete. Bloody hell. Oh, that's what you need. Sorry, my bad. So, big AoEs on the floor, stay out of them. When they glow white, you got to get back in. Like now. Otherwise you die. And when they change, you get back out again. If anyone wants Holojack, you can have it. They're just taking up space in my bank. What the hell did I just do? Champion point. You can keep on royalty. Heavy sack. Excuse me. Do you have them on all your characters already? You know what, just to clear space, some of them have been consumed by other characters just for the hell of it. The rest of them I think I threw in the guild bank or sold them to the merchant. Can't loot them. Completed sets once, need to get the dailies. Excuse me. In the habit of dailies, I don't mind buying some, but I'd like to put the effort in first. Yeah, fair. So you kind of buy the last ones and stuff like that. Damn it. Only use my main as a crafter. I do, but I do have crafting skills on other characters as well. Nowhere near as much, but I do have them. Shit. Stop bloody throwing me. I've only just got out of that. I have 11 that I can craft that style. Oh god. So you don't want any more. Walk on can stay for the last boss. Pick up too much trash. Still need to decon some from last time. Yeah, I'd bin them. Guild bank or bin it.
Winning. I love winnings. Drinks all around.
21 Profit, thank you very much for subscribing. Captain Jack is on the run. Welcome aboard. Another 100k down on the Dragonborn. Jeremy, I don't know where you are, but you're at 2.2 million. You are in trouble. You kill that Dragonborn, he gets replaced with you. You take his throne. Just paid Ryan a huge sum to buy all the Militant Ordinator pages with his millions of AP. Good idea. How much is a huge sum? How much did he get? saw some of those on a market not long ago going for stupid prices. Three left till 9k subs. Bloody hell. Nearly there. $500k, not bad. You make 3 accounts, be right back. 3.7 million AP. Bloody hell. You got a deal. That's really cheap. I'm using golden armor with purple jewelry. I get a mixed bonus on the armor. Bonus will only be purple. You get a mixture. You get a kind of a balance for having 3+, I believe. You won't get the full bonus unless you have the whole lot in gold. Easy. Good job, ninjas. Depends on the set that you're using. If you've got all gold as one whole set and then you've got purple jewelry, obviously that won't necessarily matter. That just means the jewelry set will be a certain quality and the other will be different. But if you've got the set mixed, so some of it's jewelry, some of it's armor, and then some is gold and some is purple, then that will alter it a little bit. Not by much, but a little bit. Thanks to run, guys. Good night. Stig's gotta go. No worries. I'm gonna go in a minute too. Matt, how you doing? You've been really quiet. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Indeed, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm going to go farm Swamp Raider stuff and find that quest. Good luck. Hopefully you get it. The quest I will... Let me try and find that real quick, actually. In fact, I'll just link it because it's a little quicker. If you go to the website, click on under DK, Swamp Raider build is right there. And at the bottom of the screen, it should tell you where they come from. Underneath all the gear and everything. I'm doing, man. I'm assuming that's good. Been busy today. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Let's get to Gratwood. I'm gonna... No, forget it. I'm gonna go to my house, actually. 3.5 hours in, I'm about to call it a night myself. For the stream, at least. I'm still gonna be farming stuff for the new builds. No worries. Get some beer and cake in there for the group. Much appreciated. Brian, and Stig. 21 days left on my 900 research. Do you think I can squeeze out more damage if I change to infuse for now? What are you talking about? The way it's set up, Dallas, is the most optimal setup. Oh, with a bow? Nah, the bow's fine. You can go 900 obviously for a little bit more when you hit. But you don't hit that often with it. And you're not on there that long. So yes, that's more optimal to go down over that particular setup. But at the moment, if you've got precise on the bow, you'll be fine. It's your front weapons that are the most important. So I'm going to do a dance and skelly with this one, just like the end of the video. No, I'm not. He's going to get drunk instead. Okay, I am done. First of all, thank you all very, very much for watching. Hugely appreciate the support. If you're not subscribing, please do hit that button. It is free, and I'm almost on 9k. In fact, that'll probably happen before I wake up in the morning. Also, if you are not supporting outside of YouTube and would like to, there are some links in the description for Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, and of course the website XynodeGaming.com. Once again, thank you all very, very much for watching. You will see me tomorrow evening, 10 PM UK time, same as every single day. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the US, and good night to you all. Bye-bye.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, lot of haters. Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. They saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.